The word obsession encompasses the mindset of everyone at Mossy Oak. We obsess over hiding from, chasing, and conserving the critters we pursue. In this episode, we dive into the obsession and superstitions of Mossy Oak's first employee and president, Bill Sugg, as he chases turkeys in Florida. This is The Obsessed.
You know, I was fortunate a couple of days ago to get a turkey here in Mississippi on Easter morning, and when that turkey first popped out there about 75, 80 yards, and I saw it, my heart just started beating, and I could feel it, and I had to calm myself down a little bit. I've never lost that, and the good Lord willing, I never will till the day I die. And I think I say that for every turkey hunter out there. That's what they feel, the sound of that gobble, seeing those gobblers come within range. And it's just the excitement of that. Again, being able to be in his world and being able to get him to come into yours and finding all kind of ways to entice him to get closer. It is an absolute passion. It's an obsession. You think about it from the time that the last turkey that I'm fortunate enough to be successful with, if it's for me or for someone else, that I've had a hand in calling up. When those wings stop beating, that last one of that season, I'm already ready for the next one. I don't know a turkey hunter that's not superstitious in some way or another. Obviously, if you've had success wearing a certain hat, you're going to wear that. And if you're Cuz Strickland or you're around Cuz Strickland, I'll just tell you right now, don't throw that hat on the bed because he'll dive over there and pick it up. He said that's bad luck. And also, if you're with Ronnie and a black cat runs across the road, he's going to make you turn around and go to the house a different way. Turkey hunters, have their favorite calls. They have their favorite head nets, and however you do things, if it works, why change it?
How about that go-to?
Well, yeah, people that know me will come up to me and say, turkey season again, right? I said, yep, I do this every year. I guess there's a practical side to it. You're on the go all the time during turkey season. It's a lot quicker just to trim the edges than it is to shave all the way around. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Those that know me know that I virtually take a sporting goods store to the woods with me in my vest every morning. It probably weighs 5, 6, 7 pounds. But I just like running different calls, and I've sort of had luck over the years sounding like a lot of different turkeys. And some of the better turkey hunters I know do run multiple calls when they're working turkeys. So push button's one of those things that I sort of got into running years ago, and I carry more than one with me. I think I only got 2 this morning, but usually I'll have one that yeps pretty good and one that clucks and purrs. And then years ago, I never could prefer being able to cluck and purr with a mouth call. So I started using these, and I just got infatuated with them, and I would get several of them. I would find one that would cluck and purr. I would find one that would yep loud, one that would yep soft. And that, in conjunction with mouth calls, just sort of became my favorite way to do it. Now, locating calls, I use a big old paddle box, have for a long time, and I don't want to use it just locating, and I'll use it for calling up close. And it just, if you find the right one, it makes as turkey a sound as there anything out there. But I have fun running all of them. Turkey hunting's turkey hunting. You'll hear discussions all the time that these turkeys are easier than those turkeys, and ours are evil, and those are not, and so forth and so on. I think if you hunt a turkey long enough and he gets old enough, he can be tough no matter where he is, Texas, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, wherever the case may be. Back in the spring of 1986, I got up like I always do and got ready to go hunting, and I stopped at the little gas station on the way out of town to get a cup of coffee. And Toxie Hayes was in there with his dad, Mr. Fox Hayes. Toxie was wearing the original bottomland. He was sort of hush-hush about it because he was he was still working at the other company and sort of moonlighting and getting this idea started and off the ground. And later that summer, Taxi called me. He needed a model to wear the old stuff, the old World War II camos, so he did a comparison. I think the original tagline on that ad was, "Which camo would you rather wear?" I sort of got involved and started taking a couple of days off from my insurance business to knock on some doors and call on some retailers. And by December, we sort of realized we had a tiger by the tail, and we were off and running. And it's been an amazing journey for over 30 years. Golf or even baseball, people say you're going to fail a lot more than you're going to be successful. Who think you make a living doing something 33% of the time or better, and yet make it to the Hall of Fame. Turkey hunting, the percentage is a lot less than that. So it's never just the killing of the turkey, it's everything that goes with it. It's the companionship, the friendship, teaching others, calling turkeys for others, and watching kids have an experience that they've never had before. For years, we had the original tree logo that folks had followed our brand for all the years since the inception 30 plus years ago. Along the way, our director of marketing decided we needed to basically modernize that logo a little bit, and out of that experience in doing that to the logo we have today, we came up with a tagline that is probably the most perfect tagline for what we do from a business standpoint, from a hunting standpoint, but all the way back to Taxi's roots and all of our roots in turkey hunting. That it's not a passion, it's an obsession. I don't think if we'd have studied it for 1,000 years, we could have come up with anything that better adequately described the love that we have for the outdoors, conservation, and especially turkey hunting, and all the obsession and everything that goes with it. I am Bill Sugg, and I am obsessed.